Fire away. Ready, guys.
Superman, really?
Yeah, just a little joke, but just a little joke people like to say, throw at me every now and then.
What do you mean?
They just like to make fun of me, you know.
Sean said that you like video games. What type of video games do you like to play? What's your favorite?
Me, Battlefield, Call of Duty. I mean, I'm big into computer games. I mean, I have an Xbox, PS1, so just a PS4, you know. So just depends on how I'm feeling that day.
He says you're as competitive with that as you are on the field.
Oh, of course. I mean, I like to win everything I do, no matter what we're playing.
He said that sometimes you get heated arguments with A-Sean. Does everybody just sort of back up when you two are getting out of it?
A-Sean's he gets a little, I don't even know how to describe when it comes to video games. He gets mad. He likes to talk smack, but I don't think he can take it sometimes from me. So, just friendly competition.
What do you remember from Florida last year's game?
Just a physical group. I mean, they definitely have the same principles that we have. I mean, like to dominate the line of scrimmage, start with a dominant defense, and just don't really make a lot of mental errors.
I think OJ was asked 3 straight SEC championships if you guys win this week. I mean, I don't know if that's ever been done. Is that something that registers as far as something you want to leave behind, a legacy?
Oh, of course. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? But like Coach Saban said, you got to focus on what you got to do to get the results you want and not the results that you want themselves. So I'm just focused on trying to play good as a defensive end and do what I can to help this team out.
How much better have you gotten since you've been here in college? Just talk about your growth, your maturity as a person, but also as a player.
Oh man, I feel like I'm twice as good as I was when I first got here. I mean, first got here, no technique, didn't really know too much about football from a college aspect. But I mean, it's just one of the things we just try to grow every year and just take the constructive criticism, and just trying to keep going, get better every year.
And the way you are now, what do you think of yourself?
I feel like I know a lot about the game. Technique is at a good point in time, but there's still a lot of room for me to improve. And you know, I feel like I leave a lot of plays out on the field a lot of times.
Do you feel like this leadership group is, you know, able to police itself maybe better than ones you've seen in the past in terms of, you know, getting the younger guys to buy into what this program's all about?
Oh yeah, I definitely say that. I mean, the young guys, they're a lot better than when my class came in. I mean, they're just so focused and just driven to be great and just continue the process, you know, and they don't really get caught up in a lot of things like a lot of us did when I came through. So they definitely make our jobs a lot easier than we made upperclassmen when I was here jobs.
Just defense also is. Sean was talking a little bit about the trust you guys have with everybody trusts that the guy next to him is going to do his job. Do you think that is so crucial to make this defense as good as it is?
Oh, I mean, you gotta have trust. If you don't have trust, you'll have guys jumping over to the other gaps, trying to do other people's jobs, and you can't have a successful defense with players not trusting each other. So I feel like that's a big part of the reason why we have the success we do.
We might make a bigger deal about this type of thing than you guys do, but earlier this season you guys had the streak of games with a defensive touchdown. Now it's holding the opponents out of the end zone for 4 or 5 straight weeks. Does that just go right in line with competitors? You want to push something to see how far you can actually take an impressive streak like that?
Honestly, we don't even think about it. I mean, I just found out about that like yesterday. So we just try to go out there and just try to dominate our opponent and just suffocate them, make them quit, honestly. And these are just numbers that we hear about after the fact, but first job is to stop the run. If we can do that, we'll feel like we'll have success stopping the pass and getting after the quarterback.
Obviously, there will be plenty of chances to make some big memories going forward in the next few weeks, maybe even this week. But right now, do you have a memory, I guess, that stands out from this season that you'll maybe remember?
I'll say scoring on a personal level. I'll say scoring. As a team, it'll probably be the LSU game. I mean, that was just such a great defensive effort and such a great team effort. That was one of the things that you'll never forget that you were a part of.
Anything else for Tom? Thank you, guys.